Hi everyone and welcome to Tactical Combat System channel. I want in this video to clarify better the concept and the mentality behind Tactical Combat System, the system that I was founded and that I am teaching. Because there are some people that after seeing my videos or my teachings on the online social medias or on the YouTube or on my channels, they are coming with the idea that you cannot use this because this is meaning that you go to prison. These are deadly techniques. You cannot stab people on the street. And here is coming the problem, because people that they are seeing only one video of mine or only a little bit fraction of some videos, they will not understand the concept that is behind the system that I am teaching. And this system is about use of deadly force. So I'm not teaching techniques to use when you have problems with somebody in traffic and it's giving you 2 slaps and you take the knife and you stab him. So if I am preparing myself all my life, if I am teaching others to prepare themselves, the idea to prepare themselves for this kind of situations, for a situation in which they must protect their life, their family lives, or the civilian around them by using deadly force. So all the time, again, I give example, there were many terrorist attacks that were happening also in France and also in other parts of the world, in which, for example, the terrorist was entering with a knife in the bus or in the church and begin to stab the people. So that is the moment in which you must use deadly force to eliminate the target. I don't care about what it will happen. My idea in that moment, because it's this kind of situation, is to eliminate the target that can do and produce damage to a lot of people. He can take the lives of a lot of people, also mine, family or civilians around. So I will use deadly force. If you want to practice martial arts or combat sports, very good. But tactical combat system is not about this. Tactical combat system is about using deadly force in such a way that in that moment I must save my life, family, or the civilians around me. So I will eliminate the target. If you don't have this feeling, or that you are prepared, or even if you are not prepared, but if you don't have this feeling inside you that you can rip the heart out of the one that it's trying to kill innocent lives around you, your life or family life, then sorry, tactical combat system is not for you. Because this is the concept behind this, is a mentality of being able to apply your violent skills to eliminate a target in such a way that you can protect the one around you and yourself. And this has nothing to do with not respecting the laws. I advise and encourage the people to respect the laws. But when it's coming to that moment in which you must defend your family life, yourself, or the ones around you that they are innocent because you have the training and the skills, nothing else matters. I encourage the idea of a protector. Again, I repeat, that is using his skills to protect the ones around him. This is the reason why all the time I'm saying that tactical combat system is not only the idea of knowing to use the knife or to use the fire weapon. Yeah, there are many elements that they must come together in such a way that it's giving you all the baggage of knowledge that you need to survive in a real confrontation, in a real life of death situation. And there it's entering tactical medicine, it's entering using of edge and blades weapons, it's entering to know to use a fire weapon, it's entering to know how to control your emotions in such a way that you are not tomorrow in a simple discussion and a simple hand-to-hand fight in which somebody is slapping you or giving you one punch and you lose control, you take your blade out and you stab him, because that is the moment in which for sure you will go to prison, because you didn't respect this idea that your weapon, it's there, you have it at you to be used only when it's a dead or it's a life of death situation. That's all. If you are starting from the beginning with the idea that you will go to prison because you use some techniques, from start you are wrong in your way of thinking. It's good to acknowledge this kind of things, and it's good to know when is the moment to use that weapon that you have, or I don't know, it can be an improvised weapon, it can be, I'm referring to the deadly force, yeah. But if you start from the beginning with this idea, I'm not studying this, I'm not doing this because I will go to prison, means that you will not be able in the real situation of life or death to take that life or to use deadly force to protect the innocent ones. Because for this, about this we are talking about, when a motherfucker is entering in a bus or in a church or in another place, it's with a knife and is beginning to stab everyone, yeah, to kill them. So you must eliminate the target, you must stop it, even if it's about the knife, even if it's about the fire weapons, yeah, doesn't matter, yeah. And all these skills that you must apply are only for this kind of situations. So as always, the disclaimer, the tricks that I'm using in my videos for practicing my techniques for throwing with a knife are dead trees. And the other disclaimer, please check out your local laws, because in many countries carrying a fixed blade or a folding knife, it's illegal. So if you carry a blade, it's your own responsibility. I encourage the idea of a protector, again I repeat, the one that is using his skills to protect his life, his family life, or the ones around him. So last time I was showing some techniques, and I want to continue today with some drills that you can implement in your training, and it's about the explosion, yeah. When you use your knife, I was talking all the time about striking fast, striking precise, and moving. But that striking fast and striking precise, it's requiring training, yeah. Like I show you in many videos until now, different kind of drills that can increase these elements of striking fast or striking precise. Today we talk also about the explosion. I show you many times one simple technique in which I take my knife out and I am hitting very fast at the level of the neck, yeah, fast, and I'm going back. So from this position, even if I am having in the holster, even if I am starting first without the knife, and I'm starting first with hand-to-hand combat, 2 strikes to create the time and the distance, and then I am deploying my knife, then I have this fast strike in which I am striking and also moving fast my body, yeah. So from one position, strike, moving back, from here, strike, moving back. So this movement, this explosion, to move fast in the direction of the target and also to go back, it's needing a lot of training and practice. And today I will show you an exercise using the resistance band. It's not created by me. You find this kind of exercise in, especially in MMA or boxing or combat sports, in which they use this kind of exercise, but it's applying now to what I'm teaching because it's a good way of increasing your explosion when you move. Yeah. So if the technique is from here, I'm moving fast, striking, going back. So the same idea I will do using the rubber band. Okay, so now we make the same exercise using the rubber resistant band. This drill, for sure, it will help you. It's very efficient, the exercise for increasing your explosion. So I put my the resistant band. I can put it in diagonal. I like this, but you can put it also at the level of the chest. I put it in diagonal. I take the knife and only doing the same kind of movement with going fast, hitting, going back. You can make series repetition of 20, then you let the rubber band and you exercise without it. And believe me, if you implement this in your training, it will help you a lot. This exercise is very, very important because it's putting together two main aspects. One is the explosion of the movement, and one is the movement, to move from there. As I say, staying there, making different kind of drills, dancing with a partner. It's looking nice. It's very nice. It's like a beautiful dance. But in reality, I don't need that. I need to strike fast and to move. Keep that in mind, and all the time repeat techniques that they are simple and efficient. Then, based on the same idea, with hitting fast, precise, and move fast, all very explosive, you can make the next drill in which I hit. I'm moving back, then I hit, I move laterally, then I hit, I'm moving in the other lateral position. Again, I repeat, don't program your brain to make only this and moving back, because sometimes the situation can be that you have a wall that you cannot move in that direction. So this is the reason why exercise in different kind of positions. I'm going in the lateral, going here, but on the same concept. Put your knife, hide it how I was showing you, in such a way that this is a good concealed position. If I have my target in front of me, it's not seeing that here under I have the knife, but also I can use it very fast. Yeah. So the drill here, hitting, going lateral, going back, going lateral. So all the time change your position and make this kind of drill, because it's one of the most important aspects, as I say, hit and move. Again, this preparedness, that I was preparing myself to put the knife here, yeah, and being in this kind of position, and when I needed only to strike, it's only in the situation in which you were having the time to identify a potential threat. Yeah, you are using your awareness skills. It was not an imminent, sudden attack that is happening in this moment without you to be able to identify it. Yeah, so it is that situation in which you can prepare yourself. Even if I have this knife, or even if I have my folding knife and I have it in my pocket, I identify the potential threat. I am taking my knife. I am coming with the knife in my hand, ready to use. And if I need to use it, I only open and I can stab. Or also I can open it when I put it here. I can twist my body, open it, and be with it ready. So if I need to strike, I will strike. And again, as always, you can split this technique, this drill, in two. Yeah, you can first only with the knife from the normal position without moving, only making the strike from different kind of position. Fast explosion, very fast. Try different kind of positions. Now I am in this with a knife concealed here. Blinking of the eye and it strike. Then of course you make it with the movement. Strike going from there. Yeah. This movement can be more than one step. I make this to not exit from the camera. So guys, never forget that your techniques must follow two main things: simplicity and efficiency. Again, I repeat, I can stay there and making all this, changing my knife, stabbing in different kind of direction, again coming back, but I am standing on the place. I am there. So when I am doing these strikes, even if I am fast, he will also do his tactics. The main idea is to strike fast, precise, and move, because on the body there are few places that you can strike to stop the initial attack of the aggressor. In rest, if I am cutting his muscles, if I am cutting also, for example, to say that I'm cutting his carotid vein, it will not stop. He's under the effect of adrenaline and he will continue his attack. Places that are giving shock to his body and it will stop are neck, the trachea. It's simple. Only if you are understanding the concept that if I'm going to somebody and striking with the palm in the trachea, or I punch in the trachea, that reaction, that guy is making this. It's a normal reply of the body at this kind of strikes. And imagine that if I am stabbing with my knife, the knife entering in the trachea, that is creating a shock, and his body will stop from the main action that he was doing. Other places are stabbing with a knife down to the thoracic box, stabbing directly in the heart with a knife, stabbing from up, down, under the clavicula, going in the heart, or stabbing at the level of the kidneys, back. Yeah, you know, if you receive a punch, or if you have in your life a kidney pain, you know how it's functioning. Now imagine a blade entering in the kidney. It's all the muscles from the back will contract, and you will have that reaction in which your body is blocking and contracting itself. Yeah, so that can stop an initial attack. In rest, you can cut the femoral. Okay, he will die if he's not receiving in few minutes special medical care. He will die because he will have a catastrophic bleeding, but he will be able still to fight for some seconds. Yeah, because again, it's under the effect of adrenaline. So you must understand the concept that staying here even 2 seconds, making I don't know what, it can cost your life. It's striking, going away. I am deploying my knife, or I have it ready because this was the scenario, and go. That's all. Many of the instructors that they are teaching blade combat, are catched in this game in which they were wanted to come to the people with something that is not so deadly, because people are scared, like I say at the beginning, to go to prison. So they come with all these drills in which you cut the wrists, you cut the hands in such a way that you don't kill the aggressor. But we go back to the same idea. When we use the knife, it's already use of deadly force, so I'm taking out because I want to eliminate the target. I eliminate the target not because he was getting in the bar in a fight with me and he was slapping me 2 times. I am using the knife to eliminate the target because it's a life or death situation in which people are dying, I can die, my family, the ones around me. Yeah. So to have all the time in your mind what kind of type of situation, all the time I give, take for example a terrorist. Yeah, it can be something else, other situation, there are many situations, but to make a better understanding of this concept. So these arts, this combat with systems with knives, they were transforming themselves in some arts, in martial arts, that they are cooperating and you have these beautiful drills and all this. But we must not we must not mix the two. We must understand that there are two different things. In the moment in which a combat element is transformed in a soft thing, yeah, I don't know, making with your partner, collaboration with your partner, knowing the patterns of the attack, knowing that he will not attack with the full speed or full power, knowing that and believing that what you are practicing there, it can be applied in a real situation, like the idea of cutting only the wrist. When you have, imagine you have the adrenaline rushing in your body, your heartbeats are the maximum, the breathing the same, the fine motor skills are disappearing, they are not disappearing but they are not functioning at the same level, the people around you are stabbed and killed, and you have, for example, the daughter near you or the child, and if you tell me that in that moment you take the knife out and you will try to make your techniques to cut only the wrists, means that you live in a Hollywood movie idea. Yeah. So wake up, check out what is working, and understand that to increase your chances of surviving, you must follow two main aspects: efficiency and simplicity. This is the reason why tactical combat system, even if it can transform a simple technique in a complex one, is programming the brain all the time in the training to respond with simple techniques but efficient, in such a way that the risks to be dead in that situation will be decreased. And coming back to the main idea with strike and move, this, it's also better understanding when I tell you the situation that you will not have only one aggressor. So maybe you say, okay, you stay there, you make your stuff, but you are very fast and you stab and you cut precise, even if you are there, and the other will not be able to make it. But imagine that can be multiple aggressors. So me staying more than 1 second there and making all these movements, maybe I incapacitate or eliminate the main target in front of me, but there are others that in this moment will try to apply their techniques or tactics. So this is the reason why, if I am in the situation, I'm striking and preparing for the other, twisting and being ready for the other attacks. One of the main factors that people are thinking like this, that for example they are doing, it doesn't matter the style, they are doing combat sports or I don't know what, self-defense systems, and they are thinking that they will take for example only a hand-to-hand combat style. Yeah, they are not using weapons, they are not using nothing, But let's take a person that is really training hard, it's real good at what he's doing, at striking, at ground fighting, doesn't matter, it's very, very good. Yeah, and he was fighting in different kind of combat sports. Yeah, it was having fights with another fighter on the ring. He was making also training with sparring, with all this, and he knows that is good, and he will believe that his techniques, his hand-to-hand combat will be enough also in a real situation to survive. But this because he is not understanding that, or he has not the experience of street, yeah, of real violence on the street. I'm again repeating, I'm not talking about somebody giving you 2 slaps or 1 punch. That are not fights. I'm referring to real street violence. So if he was not in this kind of situation, if he was not in a conflict in which somebody was taking a knife, or if he was not witness this kind of attacks, he don't know. Even if he's seeing the television, even if he's seeing happening, he will live with the idea that what I am doing, if I will be in that moment, I KO the aggressor and it's finish, or the aggressors. But this is a wrong idea, because you must understand that when we talk about multiple aggressors and about real bad guys are knowing different kind of tactics and strategies in such a way that they involve in the fight, they deploy in the fight a knife, and you will notice it after you will be stabbed. Yeah, like I show you many kind of dangerous concealed carry in such a way that I am talking with you, I am discussing with you, but I have the knife already prepared only to strike and to eliminate you. And he will be in a fight, he will have 3-4 main aggressors. It's not anymore one in the ring. Of course they will not have the skills as a fighter in a ring, but they have other kind of skills. They have another kind of tactics that this guy that is fighting in the ring maybe don't have. So when maybe it's striking, or it's making his combination of striking with one of them or with 2 of them, others are deploying in the game a knife or a gun, and all it's over. Yeah, this is the reason why I say to you that tactical combat system is not only about knowing to use a knife. Tactical combat system is about knowing to use a knife, knowing to use a fire weapon, knowing tactical medicine, knowing survival things in the wilderness, and many other aspects. It's not only one thing. You are good at one thing, very good, but it's not enough. Your main problem must not be that tomorrow you will face an aggressor that is very good at hand-to-hand combat and he will punch you, beat you. If you have also some skills of protecting yourself, and it will be over. Yeah, everything, you'll take punches, you'll take a beating, and that's all. Yeah, the problem is, and your problem must be, what if tomorrow I face one guy that is very good at hand-to-hand combat, but has also another guy with him, or another one, and they have also a knife, and they will also be prepared to put it in the game and use it. That is the problem. For that situation, you must think. And of course, this drill that I was showing you earlier cannot be applied in all the situations. Yeah, it's logical. There are situations in which you have your knife, but you didn't have the time to take it out. Yeah, and if I am here, I must deploy my knife. I must be able to deploy first my knife. So again, if I'm going in this position here to take my knife, I can have a weapon retention. If I can move, if my aggressor is here and I can make this, okay, very good, I make it. If I don't have the possibility, I am very close, then I must strike, use a strike, and with the other hand deploy the knife. Because as I say, we must learn with all the hands to do our stuff. So basically what I do, not that this slap will incapacitate him, but this slap, this strike, it will be enough that me, I'm doing this kind of movement, yeah. But in the same time, the other hand must deploy the weapon. And of course, after I'm making this, I'm moving. You can use the same exercise with the rubber band for the same movement, but going back now, yeah. So I'm putting my my rubber band. Just a moment, arrange it better. So I'm here and I'm making the same movement. Put it back. I'm here and suddenly I have the movement. Coming back. In reverse grip or normal grip, I'm doing the same explosion. I'm here and suddenly I must move. The same concept, the same tools that you can use, and they can help you achieve a better explosion in your movement. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that I was able to clarify a little bit what is behind tactical combat system mentality, and to understand that here this system that I am teaching is about using the deadly force in that situations in which you must save your life, your family life, or the one around you. And all the time keep in mind, if you want to make a barrier, what that situation can be, all the situations in which your life or the others are put in danger. Terrorist attack, active shooter, many kind of scenarios that can happen, and you must use your skills to protect and to protect the ones around you and to eliminate the target. Thank you very much for watching again this video. Don't forget, tomorrow I make a special video in which I will I will choose the winner from the 1000 subscribers giveaway, a tactical combat system t-shirt and 2 hours of online training class with me on the Zoom platform. Until next time, take care.